7, 8, 9, 10 right now in the West?
Yeah. I watch League Pass every night, so I'm watching the teams that we could possibly play, and but it's still, there's just several teams we could be playing, so it's hard to kind of pinpoint anything.
Do you root at all? What if you could maybe just quick scouting reports on matchups with Denver or Portland? Just what?
Sorry,
Nothing.
I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. Sorry. Good try. You have to ask, but yeah, I'll tell you about Sacramento tonight.
And obviously the Kings are a much different team than when you last saw them, but what are they doing now that tells you that they're much different?
Well, McAdoo told the team today that Sacramento's played much better since they got rid of McAdoo-Barnes. That's what Mac said. So I got a good laugh, especially out of Matt. It's been interesting to watch because the move obviously was made for the future, and they're playing their young guys. Labissiere has been really impressive. He is really skilled, and he's an interesting story. And lasted well into the first round because he didn't have a great year at Kentucky. But when he got to Kentucky, he was considered by many to be the top recruit in the country, and I didn't really pay much attention. I never pay much attention to the draft, and that's Bob's job. But I never really saw him play last year. But so this is the first time I've seen him, and he's impressive. He's got a lot of skill and size, and then of course picking up Buddy Hield. They're giving him plenty of time. So they're trying to develop their young guys, and those guys are coming along well. Fun night. Went down with Q and my son, my wife, and saw a lot of old friends, and then I had to pay my debt to D.West this morning. So tough loss for the Cats, but you move on.
Coach, you didn't for evaluating Scal, but you did have his job before that. How did you reconcile for guys that there was a big difference between what you saw early and what you saw late in their kind of pre-pro careers? How did you kind of reconcile those two things?
It's a really hard job, and I think I'm a better coach than I was a talent evaluator. I think Bob is and his staff are the right guys for the job, and Bob would be a better person to ask about that because there's so much that you have to evaluate and predict, and especially these days with so many guys playing 1 year and coming out in the draft, and you have to try to predict if how much he's going to develop and all that stuff. So it's a really tough job, and I'm glad I've got guys who are really good at it on our side.
About what McAdoo said about Barnes, can you elaborate on what he's brought to the team? Because I know last home game, Clay said that he was playing like the We Believe, I know, to the We Believe team.
Matt's been amazing, exactly what we needed with KD out. We are a team that is built on versatility, multiple position playing guys, kind of moving parts, and it has to function well, and it takes all 5 guys being on the same page to work. And Matt's one of those guys who literally can play any position on the floor. He picks up all the concepts offensively and defensively incredibly quickly. He's been playing for a long time. He's played for so many teams. He's seen everything. And then on top of that, he's a wonderful teammate and competitor, and a real pro. I mean, I can play him 5 minutes, I can play him 30, and he doesn't change his demeanor. He doesn't change his approach. He just stays ready, and he's made a career of it, obviously. But we're lucky to have him, in KD's absence, we've desperately needed him.
Things what we're going to see tonight, same lineup, you think, or?
Yeah, same starting line. All right, that it? Thanks.
Cool.